What is happening, y'all? Mr. Koopa here. Welcome back to Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered Master Difficulty playthrough. When we last left off, we did the origin of the Great Prince and ruined this poor man's entire life. I mean, just listen to him.
The journal. My father's journal. It says I'm part vampire. I thought my father was a nobleman, not some blood-sucking monster. My whole life has been nothing but a lie. I'm no gray prince. I'm a vile, wretched spawn of evil. Please leave me. I can't...
Thoroughly broken. Anyways, we have two quests that we're going to try and target today. Imperial Corruption, where we're going to talk to a couple of civilians that are going to point the finger at a guard that is shaking down the populace. And the next is the Order of the Virtuous Blood, a small town, well, by small town I mean Imperial City town, group of vampire hunters hunting a vampire. Unbeknownst to them, the leader happens to be the vampire they're hunting. But first, let's go and find Laurent, or what's the other guy? I can't even remember the other guy's name. I just know the orc. Laurent or Ruslan. And they could be basically anywhere. So we're going to fast forward until I find them, because I'm going to be running around for a hot minute trying to locate them. Okay, so I could not find them out in the streets, but I was able to find one of their houses. This is Ruslan, one of our targets.
Hey, stranger. Can you spare a few coins? I've just been shaken down by that bastard Watchman, and he took my last septum.
Corrupt Imperial Watchman.
I don't know his name, but I'd recognize him if I saw him again. Laurent and I were shopping at Jensine's when he accused us of stealing. Even Jensine said we were innocent, but he didn't care. We had to pay his fine or go to jail.
Why didn't Jensine report him?
He's shaken down most of the shopkeepers in the market district. They're all too afraid of him to do anything. Jensine wouldn't even talk about it. Someone ought to do something about him.
Imperial City?
You're very curious.
Rumors.
If you go to...
Okay, I'm too curious. We're going to do the Persuade minigame right quick.
This better be good. Don't try to... Not bad. I doubt it. I don't... Good one. What? Good. Don't, please. That's... Don't... I doubt it. Good. Don't waste your flatter. No, don't. Sure, that's cute. You're very... All right.
Well, I'm not going to bribe him.
Take my advice. Stay away from the one.
But since we have the quest now... Imperial Corruption.
Watchman.
Well, let's go talk to Jensine about it.
Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true.
About the prophet.
Hello there.
Is he truly a holy man?
All right. Jensine's good as new merchandise.
See anything you like?
Actually, I will barter right quick.
Let's do business.
I don't think I have anything. Because I want to keep the baser. I want to keep all that. I don't want to keep the rings.
That seems a fair price. You've made a good bit of gold.
That's good enough for me, I guess. Topaz can go too. And the wolf pelts.
Another side.
Corrupt Imperial Watchman.
Who told you that?
Two of your customers told me.
Ruslan and Laurent. Those idiots don't know when to stay quiet. Look, I'm not telling you anything, stranger. I don't trust you.
Let's get you to trust me.
What a great... Don't waste your... That's just... No more. You're frightened. What a dumb... What... No, really. Interesting. You think... No. Remarkable. What... You... What? Don't. Please. No. Yeah, well, that's just stupid. I see...
Maybe 60's enough?
Who told you that? Who... Ruslan and Laurent.
She still don't trust me.
I'm mature. Go ahead. Thank you. Every little bit helps.
You're kidding.
Who told... Ruslan and...
She still doesn't trust me.
If you're looking for a shield, I offer the finest good.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure.
My speechcraft sucks, guys, so I'm locked out of the quest for now. Let's put on some actual gear and throw this raiment down. So, because of that,
They're doing business with you.
we're going to leave her be for a little while, and we're going to go ahead and do Order of Virtuous Blood instead. We know where to go for Imperial Corruption, but yeah, unfortunate. I'm pretty sure it's the Temple or the Talos Plaza District.
Pardon me. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I was sent to ask for your help.
I'm sorry, and you are?
Where are my manners? I'm Rolsa Norvalo. My husband Gillen has requested that I find you and ask if you'd assist him.
Sure, how can I help?
Normally, I wouldn't approach a total stranger like this, but Gillen seemed so insistent. Please, forgive my audacity.
I'm all right, Rolsa. Continue.
Thank you. Gillen always tends to exaggerate, but in this case, he sounded earnest, which worries me a bit. He said to tell you that the matter he needs help with is of the utmost importance to the citizens of the Imperial City. You're to meet him at Seridur's house, which is located in the Temple District. He said all will be explained when you get there. That's all he told me to say.
Don't worry, I'll go.
Thank you. I'm sure he'll be pleased. I must go now. Good day to you.
Well, I was about to go and find that house, and instead I tripped over an NPC that told me about it. Good for me. Which the house is right here, so not bad. The Order of the Virtuous Blood. Which, contrary to my intention, might be the only quest I do today.
It's an honor to finally meet you. When I heard you were in town, I just had to send for your help. Your reputation precedes you. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I am Seridur.
Pleased to meet you, Seridur.
Likewise. Sorry to send Gillen's wife to get you in that manner, but it seems safer if we weren't seen on the streets right now. If you'll come with me.
Very well. Lead on.
Splendid. Watch your step.
You remind me of my homeland during the Blight.
Thanks! What a nice thing to say.
I'm honored by your presence. Nice to meet you.
Shh. Not. Welcome. You're now in the sanctuary of the Order of the Virtuous Blood. Few outside our circle have ever set foot in our hallowed hall. We are, for lack of a better word, defenders. We guard the city from an infestation that plagues it. We are vampire hunters. I'm sure you are familiar with these despicable beings, feeding on the innocent as if they were cattle. Well, this group was formed to combat them. Alas, we are but 3 old men, not able to match the fighting prowess of a vampire. We lack the strength to defeat them in battle. I understand old
Vampire.
Our goal is to root out the vampires that live in our fair city. So far, we've been unsuccessful finding one. Until now. It's come to the Order's attention that Temple District resident Roland Jenseric is a vampire and has already claimed one victim. That's where you come in. We want you to slay this vampire and cleanse the city of his filth before he can feed or kill again.
Roland Jenseric.
A few nights ago, I was roaming the city as I often do, looking for any signs of a vampire. As I headed past Roland's house, I heard a cry. I rushed into the back garden to find Roland struggling with a woman he'd been courting. I tried to intervene, but he was too strong. He threw his lover to the ground and turned his attention on me. Luckily, I managed to run back into the street and escape his grasp. I hid for a while and then returned to the garden. Roland was gone, and the woman was dead. She had 2 puncture marks on the nape of her neck. That's when I realized he was a vampire. The Order needs you to track him and destroy him.
How do I find him?
I would start by searching his home. He hasn't been there for days, so it should be safe. Return to us here if you have questions. We meet at night.
Roland Jenseric?
His home is located in the Temple District, right across the garden from my home, in fact. Ironic, isn't it?
Just a bit. Vampire.
Vampires are nasty creatures. They drink the blood of others to conceal their true nature. Such trickery makes them difficult to find. You may ask Gillen Norvallo or Greythroat about these creatures as well. They've learned much. Who knows when Roland may strike again?
How
What do you
can
got,
I be of
Greythroat?
service?
Greythroat. Roland?
Roland was very much the loner. He never married and was rarely seen outside his house. I'm surprised his secret wasn't discovered sooner.
Rumors?
The Mythic Dawn have been leaving note.
There it is, Burning Trail. We'll be doing that one later. Vampire.
The vampire cannot exist in the daylight for long. As the sun's rays strike his flesh, it will burn as if on fire. Be ever
You
vigilant.
must hurry.
Vampires
And
have-
My
Gillen.
knowledge is at your disposal.
Roland?
Roland was always a quiet man. It was only recently he'd met that young lady. Poor girl. They must avenge her death.
Vampire.
It's said that the bite of a vampire has the chance of infecting the victim. If this occurs, they'll become a vampire in a few days. Be cautious.
Creatures of
Vampires are
deceit.
clever, so watch your back.
Okie dokie. So Roland's house is nearby.
Hello again, fellow vampire.
Hail!
This is Roland's. Little breaking and entering. Nobody saw anything. I've arrived at Roland Jenseric's house. I should begin to search the place for any clues as to his whereabouts. Come on, give me the slow one. There it is. I broke into that for pretty much nothing. Let's go up top. I'm just lockpicking to be lockpicking, if I'm being honest. Handbill, damage agility. A hard chest. Ah! I did it. My gold. Take the damage agility too. So recipe. Looking for anything important. A jewelry box. Come on, give me the slow one. Food equals alchemy. Why does this man have a skull? Asking for a friend. That'll sell. Another hard chest. That first one does not want to go, does it? Iron Greaves. Not really worth. It's only awkward if Roland comes home. Love letter from Ralphina. After searching Roland's home, I found a letter written to Roland from his girlfriend. It mentions a cabin where the two would meet. It's located east of the Imperial City and the Great Forest. I think this may be where Roland could be hiding. I should head out there immediately before he has a chance to escape. My dearest Roland, I cannot wait for you to return from Breville. My heart swells with joy as I know we will once again soon be together. I yearn for you every night that I look beside me in my bed and you are not there. How I wish I could have taken the journey with you, but I understand that these are dangerous times, and I would only slow you down. When you return, perhaps we should get away from the chaos of the Imperial City. Let's go back to that cabin in the woods, the one where you said we would always be safe from the world, the one where you took me in your arms and sang songs of moonlight and happiness, the one where you said, I love you. Hurry, my love. Ralphina. That's romantic. More meat. More meat. Ham. I just wanted the tomatoes. Barrel? If it's food, it's alchemy. I'm gonna level up off of security. Alright, this is his basement. That's empty. Nothing. Handbill. Handbill. Take a repair hammer. Shovel. Potions. Man's got skooma. Is he a drug addict? I've lost respect for him. He's a drug addict. Skooma sniffer. Nothing else, so let's go to the cabin. Very particular about what I steal.
You're off duty now.
Okay. So Roland is near the Imperial City sewer where we got out of the sewers. Could always mess around and get into a fight. And because we can mess around and get into a fight, I'm going to have my skelly ready. This way. Hello, clams. Oh, it's a collection. I'm not going to go through all of them. There's a slaughterfish over here, and I think he'll whoop my ass if I try and fight him. But we could try. It's just a normal slaughterfish. I need the room air ones for later. But I'll take his stuff anyways. My blunt skill has increased. Mud crab! That hurt more than I care to admit. Ow! It's all fun and games until something bigger attacks me. Run! Remember when I said something about something bigger? Okay, they're not as he wasn't as strong as the Timberwolves, but you know he packed a punch. I'm sure. I didn't give him long enough to find out, but you know he probably did. I mean, I'm all panting. Uphill's hard. All right, this is the cabin. I've arrived at Roland's cabin. I should proceed inside to see if he's here. I should be cautious as Seridur warned me that vampires could be very dangerous.
Go away. I know what you're here for. Just leave me alone.
Rumors?
They say that when you murder
Yeah. Vampire.
vampires? Why would you ask me about those filthy creatures?
Seridur says you're a vampire.
That bastard. Seridur dares accuse me of being a vampire? Me? Ha! He's the one who is the vampire.
Seridur.
I can't believe him. I knew he would try and pin this on me. If only I could get my hands on him.
Calm down and explain, Roland.
I'm sorry. I've been hiding up here in this cabin and I've forgotten my manners. Try and understand. I loved her. I'd never harm her. Ralphina was the love of my life. For the first time, I had a positive outlook. Then I saw Seridur looking at her with those coveting eyes. When she started taking walks in the garden at night, I became suspicious. I didn't want to lose her. I should have trusted her. Oh, Ralphina.
What happened that night?
Yes, I must let someone else know. That night, I decided to follow Ralphina. I wanted to see where she went on her walks. When she stopped in the garden and Seridur stepped out of the shadows, my heart sank. Then suddenly he was upon her. She seemed entranced as he wrapped his arms around her and sank his teeth into her neck. I burst from my hiding place and attacked Seridur. He became startled for a moment and tossed Ralphina aside. She fell to the ground, and I heard a sickening crack as her head struck a stone. I was no equal to Seridur. He knocked me down in one quick movement. As I lost consciousness, I saw him laugh and then run away. Now I know why he didn't finish me that night. He wanted to cast suspicions on me instead.
Why didn't you tell someone?
I panicked. By the time I awoke, her body was gone. I knew Seridur was a respected member of the community. They'd never believe he was a vampire. I retreated here to the cabin to collect my thoughts.
Vampire.
I suppose you must decide what to do. Are you going to kill me?
I'm not gonna kill you.
Thank you. I'm happy you gave me a chance to explain.
Seridur.
I know about Seridur and his secret order. What better way for a vampire to hide than to pretend he hunts them? You may want to speak to Phintius at the first edition bookshop in the market district of the city. I know he goes there occasionally. I doubt that he's told Gillen and Greythroat anything, but you could always try.
Vampire.
As you know, the vampire can't remain in sunlight. I'd wager that you'll never see Seridur outside during that time of day. Remain leery of Seridur. He's much more cunning than you may suspect.
All right, before we do anything else, real quick, repair hammers. Can't repair Calibans or Debaser. 23, I can almost do magical gear. Phintius.
I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it.
Seridur.
I'm not really at liberty to discuss my customers with strangers.
All right, asshole.
What? Well done. Not now. Oh, that's just talk. Oh, don't oh, please. That's really funny. You're wasting your breath. What a great, that's not now, not later, not ever. I like that. I wish you can't scare me. That's what? Well, that's just talk. Remark, you can't, what nonsense. Really? Is that, oh, don't try to manipulate me. Don't, well, where'd you get that? That's how nice. For me, I see.
Seridur.
Seridur? He comes in from time to time. Usually it's when he's out shopping. He always comes in with a large amount of travel food in his bag. Then sometimes he buys a few books. I asked him once about it, and he said that he goes out of the city on business trips. I think I overheard him once mention Memorial Cave to another patron of mine, but he never talked to me about it directly.
Memorial Cave?
Yes. It's outside of the Imperial City. I heard it's a place where many of the heroes from past wars are buried. Sort of a subterranean graveyard. I just assumed Seridur had a relative that died and is buried there. Not many people go out there anymore, as the route is dangerous. But Seridur's a stubborn one. He takes integrity for a man to risk his own life to honor the fallen. I admire him for that. I looked it up once in an old atlas I had in stock. Here, let me mark it on your map.
Thanks, buddy. Rumors?
If you go to...
No. Imperial
This is
City.
the...
No.
Good day.
Okay, before I go anywhere else, we're gonna go and swing by Three Brothers. Three Brothers Trade Goods will sell... Actually, I think Best Defense will sell it too. I need repair hammers. I'm gonna buy a whole stock.
The best defense.
I don't care.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Thank you.
Come. Goodbye.
And next up, we're going to swing by our bed at the arena. Because we're going to go ahead and do this level up before we go fight. Okay. Welcome home. Let's get some health and whatever other points we can get. 1 hour is fine enough. You have ascended to level 7. You resolve to continue pushing yourself. Perhaps there's more to you than you thought. Endurance gets 5, luck, strength. Strength's our damage, endurance is our health. And we're already basically getting one shot, so if I can tank at least one more hit, that'd be great. Okay. Okay, straight shot. What the hell, is that a scamp? Sideways cave. That is a scamp. Oh, it's an imp. Ow. Thank God for the skelly. Alright, you guys know the rules though. We discover a cave, we have to explore it. So, quest is now on hold. I have no idea what I'm contending with in here. I think it's imps. It is imps. Let's get some cheap shots in. All right, buddy. You go get him. Bonk. Are they down? Oh. I can do this all day. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I wish it did more physical damage to my armor, though. The hell? All right, get a cheap shot in. Wow, okay. You know, I'm just gonna fight you straight up. And Skelly came up and finished him off. There's... Oh, he's caught between us. Thought my Skelly wasn't going to do anything there for a second. Dead deer has some venison. Bones, bones, bones. Nothing here. That's where we came from. Nothing here. Nothing here. Pushing on. Dead treasure hunter. Eh. Oh, this is the other side then. Shield, Skelly with some bone meal, and a chest. Cure disease. I might need that in case I get nommed by Seridur, which could happen. Nothing else of note. Let's go explore the other path. Wait, what the hell is that? Guys, what did we find? Sideways cave, hidden lake. Am I getting myself into trouble? Swing, batter, batter, batter. Look, I gotta check. Am I still on Master? Yeah? I guess my leveling path is working? I was just growing increasingly confused, is all. That these guys aren't absolutely one-shotting me. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay, let's see if we can get our repair hammers, or repair up the rest of the way. Well, that's 24, so I need to take some more damage. What's this? An apprentice piece, okay. Okay. What do we have here? Sideways cave, lost something or another. Well, I'm not ready to go through there yet. Was another passage, right? Oh, what's this? A hasty translation is scrawled here. Meridia child. Earth root power, sea wave like earth, a flood, people out escape, present tense imperative. We got ourselves another reliquary. Greaves of the Monkey. That is going to sell a good bit, actually. 608 gold, it said. Nice. So is there only one path? I just wanted to make sure we understood that there was only one path. Very linear dungeon, huh? Okay, well, let's see what happens next. There's got to be something more dangerous in here. Fourth star, hour time, terror the most terror, Meridia come came? Well, I'm on fire. Just in case. Imps. Oh. Oh, we're not going that way. Kind of need to take damage. Oh, there's an imp. There's two imps. Hit me harder. I'm just gonna keep sending them. Thank you. All right, back to our hammers. Because Caliban's has only got 8 durability left. Bonk. I just didn't get filled with absolute dread. No, not me. Where's the other amp? Okay, one more time with the repairs. This should be it. Is what I would say if I'd actually been taking damage. Because apparently I haven't been. Alright, top off on HP. Okay, what is down the creepy hallway that opened up for me? It's broken. Did I at least take some damage there? No. We're gonna switch to the debaser. We're gonna level, Wait, what? Is it because of my weapon's already out? Yeah. We're just gonna use it. Something stone builder, something dead scholar. Are we gonna start Umbacano the Collector? Is that what this is? Rusty Iron Mace. Hidden Lake. This must be the upstairs part. Hang on, there's gotta be something in there. Did the dead guy have an alien statue? There's a coffer, beguiling touch, gold. Did I just do all this just for nothing? I can't even drag him out of the way. There's usually a statue right here. Wait, what? That's a throne. There's a mace, sword, dagger. We'll do a once over and then we'll leave. You know what? We'll just chalk it up to the fact that it was decent combat experience. Yeah. We'll go with that. All right, our little dungeon detour is over, so let's get back on track. It's a long run to this guy. But at least it's almost nighttime, which means he'll be there. What do we have over here? Oh, mud crab. I'm fine with you doing damage. No, hit me more. Because him hitting me is how I'm going to repair my gear. There it is. Long days and nights at the forge make you strong and tough. You're now a journeyman armorer. Using repair hammers, you can repair enchanted items yourself. Which, you know, Caliban's is my main damage right now, so I need it. Way Shrine of Stendar. That is for later. Whenever we do Knights of the Nine. Memory serves, swimming also increases athleticism. Bah! I think that's our cave over there. Back across the river. It does increase athleticism. Okay, Memorial Cave. We have vampires to contend with. Speaking of, there's one right there.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Oh, there's one less vampire in the world. Steel bow is better than the one I currently have. Where's my weapons? Rusty iron bow, steel... Actually, it says it's the same. Whatever, the rusty iron one can go. Just drop it. There's a Skelly. There he is. Take his arrows. Let's take a look around. Coffin back here. A chest with just 12 gold. I'm rich. Zombie. Wow, he murdered that zombie.
Hello? Who's there?
Vampire Barbarian. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the look of that either.
Fall before me, Breton.
Ow.
This
Okay.
is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Blood. I need your blood.
I bet you do.
Do your worst.
Jesus. Anything else of note in here? Pretty sure that's where Seridur is hiding. There's still another path I want to explore. That's the dead Zombo. Oh, there's two of them. Conjuration skills up. Okay, Skelly took care of one. Keep it up, buddy. I don't think I have gauntlets on, right? Is that what I was missing? Yeah, full complement. And he killed the other one back here. Where's the corpse? The agent. Silver arrows. Not bad. Not bad at all. That is a timber wolf. We've ran into these before, and they are scary. I need to attract his attention, let the skelly hit him. My what's being drained and why? He almost one-shot me. Heal up. There's a ghost. One less ghost in the world. Coffin. Coffin. I think I expected there to be more. I am disappointed. Another tunnel.
What's that?
Another vampire. Blunt mastery increase. You have lumps and bruises from long practice sessions with all kinds of maces and axes. You are now a journeyman with blunt weapons. Your power attacks temporarily grant you shield. Well, let's test it out. It appears to be very temporary. Trying to see what weapon they had. So what's this? Nothing. Coffin. Gold. Always open to making money. Well, I see a big, wide open room. I'm assuming that's where we need to go. If that's a timber wolf, I'm in trouble. Vampire Crusader. Oh.
Let's get this over with.
Quick heal. Thank you, Skelly. Steel gauntlets. That's an upgrade. Hang on, before we dump anything, I'm gonna do the repairs. So steel. That is an upgrade, no matter how you look at it. Heal up. Look around. Dead wolf. Dead captive. Only had 20 gold on him. Headless zombie. Gold. We'll roll with it. Alright. And that's Seridur. We'll quick save here before we confront the man.
Did you really think that I'm surprised to see you here? I let you find me. What better place to get rid of you than all the way out here? No messy bodies left behind, no evidence. I was sloppy last time with Roland's lover, and I won't make the same mistake twice. After I'm through with you, I'll find Roland and finish what I started. I knew hiring you was a mistake, but I had to keep up appearances. The damned Order insisted we get you into the picture. I think after I'm done with Roland, Gillen and Greythroat will have to be dealt with. Quite a list of things to do, wouldn't you say? Well, enough of my monologue. Time to feed. Die, cur!
Well.
You're pathetic!
Healing's cheating. No more Seridur. I've slain Seridur. I should return immediately to Roland's cabin and give him the news. Dwarven short sword? That's decent. Alright, let's check effects. Did I get infected with anything? Hell joint. I can fix that in a minute. Chest. Guess that's that. Let's make our way out. Hello, Roland.
I hope you're here to bring me good news.
Rumors.
Anyone looking...
Vampire?
Horrid creatures.
Seridur.
He's dead? Oh, thank goodness. I feared I'd never be able to leave here, or worse, that he would come for me. I can finally return home. The ironic thing is that I think the Order of the Virtuous Blood should continue its work. Perhaps I'll speak to the others. Yes, I think that the Order will live on. Give me time to make arrangements and meet me in Seridur's basement. Let us never speak of that abomination again. I'll see you in the Imperial City.
All right, so that is it for the Order of the Virtuous Blood. At least, I mean, for now, we have to go back. Active effects. Hell joint. Wait, whoa. There's more than one? I thought only it had one active effect. Porphyric hemophilia. That means I'm infected. I better fix that. Remember when we picked up that potion of cure disease? Huh. We're glad we have it right about now. At least I thought we had one. Yep, there it is. Yes! Save from vampirism. Let's check again. Wait, I thought... Did it not work? Okay, there's an easy solution here. Is it Talos Plaza or Temple District? We need to find some way to cure this, or we're gonna have a real issue.
You have my ear, citizen.
Yeah, I bet you I do. What do I pray? Or did it go away? Okay, it went away. Okay. It just took a minute. We are no longer infected. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to return to the Imperial City Arena, where our current bed is. We're going to rest. We're going to sleep. We're going to level up. And then when we come back, we're going to finish the last step of Order of the Virtuous Blood. The quest is done. We just get our reward by talking to Roland at Seridur's house, where they're going to be setting up their meetings. And they're also going to accept any vampire dust from us for money. Then we're going to try Jensine again for Imperial Corruption. Now, I apologize that this video is going to be a long one. This is what I get for doing 2 dungeons in a single video. Dungeons on Master Difficulty take a hot minute. While we talk, we're going to hit our repair hammers. There they are. And we're going to go ahead and level up. We'll sleep for 20 hours. But I don't think I can get this video under 50 minutes with all the content I jammed into it, and I apologize for that. Maybe you guys like longer ones, maybe you don't. I don't know. But in the future, I'll try not to do multiple dungeons in the same video. You have ascended to level 8. The secret does seem to be hard work, yes, but it's also a kind of blind passion, an inspiration. Alright, we have 70 endurance now. And that is where we are going to end off. As always, I appreciate everybody for watching. Just to recap, we're going to finish Order of the Virtuous Blood and Imperial Corruption in the next video. Until then, I will see you all next time.